Welcome to another episode of Soul Talk. We are here. My name is Miles per hour.
Trey Cole.
Jay Skip, all that.
It's bad.
Thank you. We are here again. I want to thank everybody for tuning into this episode. I want to thank everybody for getting us to 100 followers on IG.
Appreciate y'all for coming.
I ask y'all to keep that energy flowing and like and subscribe our YouTube page and keep tuning in. And we're going to hop in with this episode right now.
Yes, sir. So, the hot or not, like we've been doing, if you like the shit, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. The first shoe we're going in with today is the 5 Red 3s.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
And they got the Nike tag.
I'm not even gonna answer that question.
Yeah.
I was ready to say,
that's a little
what
too
you doing if
easy,
you're not ready to get them
The second one, the fast food LeBron 19s, the new ones.
No.
No?
Let me look at this. Nah, I'm
No.
good off that.
No.
Okay.
I seen him in person the other day. If you a hooper, you could hoop in them, but you ain't freaking them. You're not freaking them. So no.
Yeah,
Them
it's
big
not
ass shits.
You can hoop it. You
Hell
hooping
no.
on LeBron.
Y'all, unless
Before
you 6'6", 250, you probably hooping in that bitch. But for a little ass guard like somebody average like 6 foot to 190 and shit, and any in the average
It's a hooper shoe is my point. We're not getting into the analytics on how tall the hooper
I'm
is.
saying I can't.
On how we talking about LeBron James, he's 6'6", 250. That's why he made the shoe like
Well, I
that.
mean, yeah, I think you're a little taller, bro.
Okay. It's a big ass shoe.
I think it's a good, like, eye candy shoe.
You going on set like I ain't even know your primary colors, bro. Like, hey,
never gonna let that
hey,
one
bro,
down.
they ain't forget.
No, they forgot. Y'all didn't forget. The art majors.
Do you know them now?
That nigga said red, blue.
Bro, I'm not even an art major, bro.
Do you know them now?
I'm not answering you, Trey.
Ah, well, we'll move on to the next shoe.
Okay, what we got next?
The Aunt Pearl 12, the KDs. Came out
Fuego.
a while ago.
Fuego. That's a good
Yeah.
color.
I like it. On Pearl,
Nope.
that's always a good collection.
Yep, I was just about to
Yeah,
say.
that's always.
Wait a minute.
Aunt
So
Pearl
this nigga,
was that.
wait. So the nigga chooses the orange basketball Vapor Max over the Aunt Pearl KD, bro. Are you serious, my
Were you
brother?
listening? I said no. It's a hooper
Are you?
shoe.
That's
I said
terrible.
no to the
Oh,
last
you
two
said no.
shoes.
All right, my apologies,
Yeah.
brother. Listening is key, guys. I'm so sorry. That is
Back to
fucking
the.
communication.
Back to the.
Hey.
But yeah, like you said, Barry, that Aunt Pearl collection is
Yeah.
what it needs to be for sure. But the last one for today is the yellow and purple Game 8s. Please don't put them in the trash.
I tried that shoe on. That's not a bad shoe, but I'm gonna have to say it's
Put
a
that shit on
bad.
the front.
Yeah, he just got some great performance with it.
You was trying to talk about me.
Can I?
I had to see how I fit as,
you-
as a hooper shoe.
You
As a
contemplated-
hooper shoe.
As a hooper shoe, you ain't hooping in that trash.
I'm not hooping in that LeBron.
I'm hooping in LeBron.
Bro, that's pretty much you
in that
hooping.
Lillard.
You ever hooping a Vapor Max?
Alright.
No, alright, well, that's exactly what them fat ass bubbles is, goddamn. Fuck you.
Alright.
Anyway,
Alright.
it's a pass. I'll be honest. That's not a good colorway for it.
It's not a good shoe.
Yeah.
It's not a good shoe.
What kind of animosity y'all got over there today, bro?
You see it.
We too
You
close
see
to
it with
that.
the damn jerseys that they got on. It's two LeBron James Lakers
We
jerseys.
got a hater in the
man,
room.
Here we
We got a
go.
hater in the
Fucking
room.
LeBron.
It's about to get real heinous.
We
in
got a
there.
hater in the
As y'all
room.
can probably see what we got it on today. We talking about the athletes, man. We talking about the athletes.
Yeah, who jerseys we got on?
Go James.
Yeah.
Go James. Oh, Goat James, boy. Y'all lucky I ain't bring the goat mans like my Uncle Shannon.
Alright, hey Trey, what's up with you, bro? Who you got today, yo?
I got Mr. Penny, Anthony Hardaway. Something.
Yo, put the whole gun out
Yo.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got that man social?
We gonna go ahead and skip Jalen because we already know who she got.
We gonna say it again. Go James.
James.
LeBron.
LeBron James.
LeBron
Hey, yo.
James.
Yo, can I let that man breathe just a little bit?
LeBron James.
Just a little bit.
Nah.
Go ahead,
Alright,
man.
and I
Talk
got-
for it.
All-Star Sean Kemp jersey.
Yes, sir.
And you rocking it the OG style.
Yes, sir. Boy, went back to the
They got that
90s.
shit backwards.
Crisscross.
Hey.
I'm doing shit. But no, so like as far as athletes, I mean we clearly see who we like, who we fuck with and stuff like that. But as far as their shoes and their lines and their collections and what they've been able to come out with, like who y'all fucking with and who has evolved good, who's evolved bad as far as their shoe lines go.
I think KD started out great and then went downhill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, by which number?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Because most people kind of stop after 4, and then they like, oh, I don't really want to mess with it no more.
He got 3.
Yeah.
He got 3.
Yeah, he got a
out of
solid
what
3.
15
He
that
got a
he
solid-
got.
He got a solid.
Because the sevens
I was
was
gonna give him
great.
5,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
really got a solid 3.
Yeah,
It's-
because
nah.
the sevens was like that, and they was cozy.
6,
4 and 7.
7.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm touching.
Yeah.
Maybe that silhouette for the On Pro KD that we just showed up, and it's really only for that pink On Pro
The
KD.
On Pro,
but
yeah,
all
that
the
collection.
other colors, I'm cool off it. I don't really need that.
I can
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Trade the 4 and the 7 for sure.
So we talking about current gen athletes, like right now, who's
Yeah,
with their line?
yeah.
Because I haven't seen
Overall.
anybody else other than, so what we got with our Nike athletes. We got Kai, we got Giannis, we got PG, we got, if I'm missing anybody, let me know. Other than we know we got LeBron, KD,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, currently are still playing and actually got a signature
PG
sneaker
started
out.
good too though, and if we're
His
talking actual basketball shoes, like
I don't
regardless
think
of
you heard him.
what'd you say?
His shit was comfortable.
Yes,
Can
absolutely.
you say that word again, yo?
Comfortable.
Yes.
Comfortable.
PG, as far as a basketball shoe, that nigga had it.
I mean,
for
they
sure.
pretty
That
much
was a
had,
glove.
they pretty much had the tech specs of all the Kobe Procho series because Kobe was an inspired player for PG and a lot of the athletes that came out. So I think it was the PG4 that actually had the zipper part and it had like the glove. It had like the Gary Payton glove type
that's how that
outro.
was.
I believe it had a similar outsole to the Kobe 10 with the heel plate down at the bottom with the hourglass shape. Yeah. It was like actually like the inside Air Max cushion.
Yeah.
So
My Kobe is the 10s are comfortable. Dumb thing.
they what, yo?
that.
They're comfortable.
Comfortable.
Dragged the whole. It's calm.
I hear that.
Like, boy, you think on PGs like that, you gotta put your foot in that.
So on other branding, you still got Adidas with their line of athlete. I ain't gonna lie, Adidas has its hits and it has their misses.
for
It
sure.
has their misses for sure. You got James Harden, you got Dame, you got Trae Young. Again, if I'm missing any fucking body,
Adidas is not doing it for me on the
Donovan
best
Mitchell
one.
had like a
Donovan
small.
Spider-
he did.
Spider-
Yeah,
does.
Donovan Mitchell had
Yes.
yeah. He had a small
Yeah, I forgot
line.
about
Yeah.
that.
and then we
They
got
all trash.
we got Jordan Brand athletes that really do. Oh, Zion got a shoe.
I forgot about that.
Zion does.
You know who else I forgot about that started out
Yeah,
crazy?
he was Jordan Brand. Yeah.
Steph Curry. I forgot about him, yo.
Well, it's funny because he was supposed to sign with Nike in the beginning, but he was like, nah. Under Armour was like, nah, we gotta get him.
Yeah.
I think Steph is one of the only newer players that came in after Kobe, LeBron in that era to have successful longevity of shoes. As far as every shoe looks good, every shoe's gonna sell good.
I don't know.
What you got to say?
Boy, he is
Oh,
cringing
my
over there right now.
Why you-
Like, yo,
them
that boy,
them Under
yo.
Armour Curry's has not
They
been
did.
Boy,
hit.
his
Like,
skirt
They
about to
had-
leave.
like
his
you remember
soul.
what was it the 2 or the 3 the white and black one that came out, the one that looked like a sock.
Oh,
Bro,
I know
oh
which
my
one you're
God,
talking
that
about.
shit-
Oh, the
Yes.
one, the
No,
high
no,
top
no,
joint.
no, the high
Yeah, the high top
Yes,
joint.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. What, I don't remember what number it was, but
No,
like,
it was deeper than 2.
yo, when you
Yeah,
put your
that was-
foot,
that was-
when
that
you
was
finally
like-
could get
Cause
your
the
foot.
twos were like the high tops that you got, right?
Yeah,
the
and they
Christmas
were like,
joints.
yeah, and they
It
were,
was like the first 3 was like all similar, if I
yeah,
remember.
and they were a little bit bulkier.
Whatever the
But
number
between
the case may be.
4,
I still think they selling good, and the girls are, I think, still the number one selling basketball shoe, right?
Yo, it's a good team basketball shoe. That's
That's
why
my-
they always
that's
been
my-
successful.
Well, it's also a price point with the Steph Curry. It's not a unaffordable shoe, and it's more accessible for players
But
to have.
I would-
And it's a lot of Under Armour sponsored teams locally in this area
But
for
he-
obvious reasons.
But too, like the Currys, I've also seen them on the cleanse right. Like they
Big
don't
time.
hit. They don't.
Big time.
Yeah, they don't
We seen that
hit.
personally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they don't hit. Them shits go for $40 after
I
3
think
weeks.
I think I had the Curry too. I had the Curry too, the low top ones with it was the orange and
Yes, I
neon
had the
green
low
one.
top ones too. I had that low top tees and the high top tees.
But I just didn't really care for the performance factor of the Steph Curry line itself. They felt very flimsy. They didn't feel like they really had that durability that I really wanted and longevity that I look for in a basketball shoe. So
I think you're looking at it. I ain't mean to cut you off. Like a sneakerhead, like we all do. But I mean, kids, they want Steph Curry shoe.
Yeah, it's a name.
That's fine.
That's all.
I get you on that one, but at the same time, if I'm looking for, if I were to have a son and I want him to go out here and play in a decent basketball shoe where he's not going to be out here hurting himself, or I won't have to sit here and worry about getting another shoe. And then, granted, kids they grow like no tomorrow. You're going to have to anyway, but a decent performance basketball shoe, I thought it was a mid-tier level performance basketball shoe. I didn't really care
It's
for it that
definitely
much.
not top tier.
But because we diverted off into something completely separate in terms of that, I think Kyrie probably has my favorite line right now. Only because like his collaborations in the concept brands that he's had with the Kyrie 6 and the Kyrie 7. Matter of fact, go back to just the Kyrie 6. The Kyrie 6 was a silhouette that was inspired by the Air Yeezy 2, right? So when seeing people be getting on Nike ID like we back in 2010 and 11 and everything, making all the colors and never buy the bitch, but we really say it putting the crazy combination. You see it and be like, oh.
And look at him proud too.
And then you see the price. That shit went from like $130 to fucking $220. You's like,
ooh, I know better than that.
I'm just keeping this in my imagination, but Kyrie probably has the line where I've stuck with the most because his shoes, you can kind of wear it outside of it being a basketball shoe.
For sure.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of old heads go into the Kyrie 6 and the Kyrie 6 and the 7 and really wear that shoe outside of a basketball court.
I was just about to say too, if out of all of them, probably Kyrie, he got that. He definitely got that. From the second he dropped to now, it's just been look wise.
Kyrie in the room too, though.
Huh?
Kyrie in the room too. Like when he's in the editor room with his shoes. I think he's one of the only players that actually had that hands-on with the shoes.
Yeah.
He really designed his shoe for his style of game.
Yeah.
Literally, and you can tell because, like Trey said, whether you want hooping it or whether you want to wear it casual, it's a hell of a shoe. It's really just
now that Kyrie 8 Infinity, the current shit that he got on right now. I can see why he was fighting Nike with that shit and just being like, I don't really fuck with it. It has some okay colorways, but it's just like, number one, I feel like you gave me the Kyrie 6 with no strap. Right. That's really what that shoe is. And two, it's like the things.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, like I looked at this shoe and I was like, this shit fits the same as the 6. This shit kind of looks the same.
But is it a 6?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not even a Kyrie 8. It's the Kyrie Infinity.
Well, I sound like I'm in
really
the marketing table right now.
Really? That's where we going with this. And even with the themes of colorways, it's something that I was talking to somebody a long time ago about. Like colorway pitching for sneakers is very key. Obviously, you need your all black. Obviously, you need your white color for your away team, home team colorway shoes. But there's no type of purpose behind these colors anymore. Either it's a hit off of what was successful back then, or it's just something that's just like throwaway
it's
colors.
all the colors. That's what I'm about to say. It's just a whole bunch of colors on a fucking shoe.
It's no purpose behind it.
Right. The new thing now has been for the past couple years. Actually, has just been rainbow shit. Just a bunch of fucking colors on the shoe with a black piece. Like I don't like it.
I mean, well, part of it I get it because like just the fashion of everything has involved and increased more aspects of different colors. Because if you think about it, like the older generation, they'll look at you crazy for putting on like some all rainbow basketball shoes. They would look at you crazy like, yo, why you got all them colors on for real?
Take this back to 2012, 2011, when the legendary Big Bang pack, the Galaxy pack came out. It's loud colors. It's very flagrant. It's very powerful. But at the same time, there was something unified to this theme for the marketing aspect of Nike basketball. You had the LeBron 9 with a bright ass orange. You had the KD 4 and that like astronaut steel silver type covering to it. You had the Galaxy Kobe 6 that had a mesh lining that was sitting here all galaxy print. And then you had the rookies and the foams. Everything is unified. I give you an example, and it sounds like we just talking about Nike because Nike does run a lot of the shoe game, but the 2019 Back to the Future pack, y'all remember that?
The Air Maxes, right?
I'm talking about All-Star basketball.
No.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that patch.
So it was the one with it was either 2019 or 2020. It's the one with the Kyrie 7, the PG 5, the LeBron 19. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry about all those shoes. But when you go back and look at that lineup of shoes, and we'll probably have it displayed up for you guys. When you look back at that lineup, there's nothing that harmonizes these shoes together.
Like
It's a bunch of thrown in colors. Like I bought the Kyrie 7 because it was the Kyrie 7 and orange is one of my favorite colors. But I looked at the PG5. The PG5 is like this Easter teal ass green. What does this have to do with Back to the Future? How does this make me feel futuristic? What is the purpose behind it?
I think the last solid ass pack probably was the LeBron 9, which honorable mention is probably one of the best shoes, especially LeBron wise to touch ground.
LeBron, well, yeah.
The 9s,
Yeah.
absolutely. But that Christmas pack was nuts.
Yeah.
The LeBron 9, it was KD. That I haven't seen something that solid like you said pack wise.
They don't even do Christmas packs anymore.
They don't do the Christmas packs no more.
Cause I mean the packs weren't really selling that much because like it was
It's
just, a lot of people
expensive.
they wasn't gonna like put out all the bread to it.
And that's what I'm about to say because I think after the Christmas pack, the next pack that dropped was like the OVO, and y'all know that pack was like 800. Between 800 and a band. Like, wasn't nobody buying it.
Then you also had your Dornbecker collection. I'll be honest, I never
Dornbecker was like hit or miss.
I never really cared for anybody.
Dornbecker was really hit or miss for me.
never
I
see
was
it.
always like, I like the creativity, but I'm like,
Nigga, that shit was the white at the free throw line for me. Miss.
Nah, like it was a couple little ones. I'm like, I wouldn't buy it, but it still looks kind of cool for me. But yeah.
They was definitely a miss. They was for sure a miss. But
Miss. Just tell you that again, Barry. Miss.
So kind of like
You want to get in on this? Want to let him know, like
on the miss?
Miss.
No, go ahead. Hit it one more time.
miss,
One more time.
miss.
Ooh. Hey, I mean,
Miss.
it's better than the Ben Simmons treatment. At least they shooting.
Hey.
oh man, you know
They
who
said it's birds in the stand. They said you coming to play the Hawks today.
But you know who failed like athlete wise on the shoe tip? Russell Westbrook.
Completely.
I can't say he really failed. It's just like the branding.
They
of,
were selling,
I
but
mean,
not like they were supposed to. You top 10 in the
like,
league,
the
and
only
then
thing-
you needed to do.
I think that comes back down to how the player executes what the shoe is marketed for, because Jordan brand sneakers outside of retros are very hard to move unless this athlete is something groundbreaking. Like I love Luka Doncic. I think Luka is going to be probably one of the best players in the league if he isn't already in that aspect. He's top 5 right now, but I don't think numbers wise his shoe is going to sell well. You can look at Zion.
Melo shoes. I didn't even cut you.
No, you good, because that's a fair point too. Back when Melo was really out there. But it's all the aesthetic of it. I'll say this: Jordan Brand probably has some of the best performing basketball shoes out there. But culture-wise, we're not about to sit here and look at this. Look at this phony ass shit. Get the shit out of my I'm not about to sit here and buy that shoe.
Yeah.
But
If it's not retro, it don't.
it don't faze me. Like me buying I bought one pair of Melos in my entire time of Melo having a shoe, and that was the M11 with the patent leather, and that's only because I couldn't even get the Jordan 11. That ass.
The only pair of Melos I had, I think it was like the M7.
I ain't gonna hold you. It made me feel like I could do every fucking post turnaround that he had. I'm telling you what, I thought I was Mellow in them joints.
I don't know. I mean, the only decent Jordan brand deal I could think about was like when Chris Paul was like still active during that time. Like,
You know how many
Yeah.
shoes Christopher has?
Christopher.
This man, Christopher. I seen the one where it was nothing but
him personally.
Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something about Cliff.
His mama don't call him Chris.
Let me tell you something about Christopher Paul, bro. This man's shoe. I remember when I first started at Finish Line, I was like, oh shit, we sell Chris Paul sneakers, and I opened the box, and it was it looked like.
It was one of
It looked like Braille. Bro, it looked like Braille was on the upper of the
I
shoe.
know exactly which one you're talking about. That
And it
was
had like a half Air Max sole to it. I'm like, yo, he
It's-
really out here hooping in this? He really throwing oops in this shoe like this?
I don't think he hooping the shoes no more.
Nah, cause he gets certain retro PEs too that I see here sometimes playing, but that's a dud ass shoe from Jordan Brand. But yeah, Kyrie I think is probably one of my favorite lines right now. I think Giannis is getting up there too.
I seen some
because that Giannis 3 is something crucial.
Yeah.
Cause like I think that's the one I'll be looking at in the store, like that creamsicle color. It's like I
Yeah.
keep looking at it. I might
That
got
Zoom
cash
free.
in.
That Zoom
You know, I'm
free
like,
green.
oh, I could
And
do
if we
something with
actually
that.
speaking hooping wise, hell yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's a good shoe all the way around. I love the Zoom texture pads in the toe box. That feels really responsive. It reminds me of like the Kyrie 6, but like a low cut variant of it.
Yo, the low Kyrie's was fire.
I got the
They was fire.
what's it called? The Heathen one, that pink one, the low Kyrie 4. It's like pink and then it has like a like orange laces.
It's like, I can see the
I-
color, but I don't
think I
really
know
remember.
And then it has
But I
like a
don't
little bit of
remember
like baby shower blue in it. That's a very specific of what I
Yeah,
said.
baby shower blue, yeah, what the hell.
Like, you know baby shower blue when you see baby shower blue.
But like
Yeah.
PE wise, like you brought up the PEs, like that is probably one of the best things that ever happened to the sneaker world. Like PEs is just like, I think that's what, like we talked about in the past episodes, just how like everything can be one and the same no matter what, or a shoe was going to come out and you know the colorway just going to change or whatever the case is. But when it comes down to PEs, even though it's still some of the same shoe, or can be the same
hold
shoe.
on. For the viewers that don't know what PEs is, it's not physical education. Alright? I tell y'all this, that's not what that
Sure,
is.
but he ready to run a pacer test, right?
This is the fitness gram.
You give us some people PTSD.
hey, I tell you what, long-legged Barry over here was really running them joints. He was really just,
yes.
y'all tired? Like, come on, yo.
You
But go ahead, shed light on what a PE is.
A PE pretty much is a player edition shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Player exclusive.
Yeah. I mean, you was close.
yeah, player edition. No, but depending on who you talking
Yeah,
to,
either one.
It's either or.
It's
You know.
interchangeable. You know.
Yeah, it depends on player edition,
Synonyms.
player exclusive, whatever one you decide to go with. But
Bro, yo, man, giggling, yo, come on, yo.
I show.
Hey, yo, share with the class, bro.
Never. Huh?
Share with the class.
Nah. Continue.
niggas. But yeah, it's just an exclusive ass shoe, pretty much. So I think personally, like I said, I think that's one of the best things that could have happened to the shoe world, because no matter what's going on, no matter how much shit is dropping, no matter how much it look the same, whatever the case is, PEs will always just give us another word, another aspect, another light of a shoe, of a brand, of a whatever the case is. And I think I just appreciate them. Like, I really do appreciate the shoe, all types of them. And I feel like too, they you can tell it's a lot of time and effort put into the shit. Like you said, when it's just so what's the word I'm looking for? Damn.
Lazy?
No, not even lazy, but more so like when it's
Lying?
just like bulk.
Unseasoned.
Shall we keep going?
Yeah, when it's
I
just
have nothing but cinnamon for you.
oh wow.
No,
I mean, hey, we can like keep going if you want.
Yeah, no. When shoes are when it's manufactured, I guess I'm trying
Manufactured?
to say. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Crafted.
Yes, and and it's
Nothing
coming out
but
every.
cinnamon.
Shut your ass up. And everything is coming out at one time or whatever the case is. Like, you can tell in the PEs that niggas are sitting at a round table, like really putting time, effort, and love into the shoe, and I fuck with that shit for sure.
What's your favorite PE?
Ooh, that's a hard question. I honestly might not be able to answer that on the spot, like a 400% answer. But if I gotta give you one right now,
I think I know what it is. You want to say it at the same time?
okay, 1, 2, 3, mellow.
2.
Dang!
I knew you was gonna say that shit. That motherfucking mellow 2, that man.
Mellow
what?
2,
That Mellow 2.
absolutely. Yes, Train. Yeah, and if y'all don't know, this my boy, look at
Ting.
Do I get a star?
But,
Do I get a reward or some sort? Do I get
Yeah.
a raise? I get a raise, guys!
He's not getting a raise.
As long as y'all like and subscribe, he sure will get one.
Oh!
Please do that. Like and subscribe so Trey can get
Yeah,
one.
and follow us on
Throw a
Instagram.
couple comments on that too, for real.
For sure.
Like, talk to us.
Hey, man,
Don't
let me
talk
know
to
what you
me.
thinking.
I'm just kidding.
No, y'all gotta add him.
Yeah, but for sure, yeah, the developers for sure, Trey. Yes, absolutely. What about y'all? Like y'all favorite PE?
Y'all gonna have to go. I'm still thinking.
I don't really have one. And part of it is because I didn't really see like all the PEs.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
The one that I can think of notably off the top of my head was probably the Watch the Throne LeBron 9, right? That's because that shoe, what was crazy about that shoe is that it's sitting here going for below retail, right? But nobody understood that only 3 of those shoes were in possession. That was for Kanye West, Jay-Z, and obviously LeBron James. It was my favorite silhouette in the LeBron 9. I didn't really care for the LeBron 9 in its comfort when it first came out, but I'm glad they, re-imaged it and actually put some good shit to it because that shoe was crunchitizing my foot, Captain. That joint. Yo, y'all ever see that picture of LeBron?
Oh
yeah, you even thought that nigga LeBron be like this in the motherfucker, like ew, boy.
Yo, we crossing his toes and shit.
Yo, what? Giving boys buckets of them joints, but
Hell yeah.
that colorway was just like, I love the mix of, listen, in 2010, 2011, 2012, that was around the time when My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was out. That was back when, Jay-Z was still in the top of his game. Watch the Throne, that came out. I went to the Watch the Throne tour, and anything that come out with, like, my favorite artists or favorite basketball players or anything like that, I want the memorabilia, I want the shoes. Point blank, period. I'm going to get that shit. So when I found out...
Hey, so look, if y'all want to send this man some shoes, send him some shoes if y'all want. Get this man about a 10 and a half.
Just do it one time
to do the period.
Just
like,
do you did it!
Okay. Don't try to be fresh out here now. Hey, ain't no hiding, bro. They seen that.
Yeah, it's on tape.
Damn, I'm calling
Yo.
it.
Hey, you know they seen it on that.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah,
I
so
can't wait to see
the nigga will probably have a city girl edit right now.
Young Miami right there.
But yeah, that 9 was a bad shoe. That was a bad meme right there. But I was so hurt when I was like 10 years old to realize that I would never touch that shoe until this year, where it was below retail, and nobody cares about that shoe at all. What a shame. Shame. Well, it's a blessing for me, but
Count them.
So, I mean,
I'm thinking South Beach 9s if I had to answer.
the 9?
South Beach. I mean, well,
Really?
I always liked it when I was younger. I couldn't ever get it, and I still have yet to get it. So if I get it, my answer might change. But until then, that's probably my favorite.
you know, I don't have like a notable like selective PE, but out
It's
of the
probably gonna
Kobe,
be a Kobe.
it is a Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
Kobe. Hey, look.
Right.
Smelled it.
So look, if y'all didn't know, Kobe's my favorite player. The only basketball shoe I really like. So, gave a little backstory on that. But if I had to choose one, probably like the Bruce Lee Kobe 9. Is that an 8 or 9?
That Kyrie Bruce.
That shit
Yeah,
was crazy.
it'll be that.
That shit was crazy.
But resale don't agree with my pockets right now. They don't.
I love that Galaxy Kobe 7 though. Ain't a P, but that would listen. That shit looks good on my foot.
Yeah, I can understand. I can
I
understand.
think I might wear that in an episode coming soon.
Matter of fact, this is what y'all can do. Sometimes y'all need to rate our shoes. One day we just gonna have to actually like give y'all some close-ups on what we got going on. See if y'all
Yeah.
So,
approve.
but behind my damn Kyle Kuzma jeans, I got the white cement 4s on. You tell me what you think.
Yeah, y'all know. I went all the way with LeBron today. All the way with LeBron. Uncle Barry.
Great fives.
Great fan, of course.
I got a little purple for the Lakers.
I love purple.
Got a little purple.
Yeah.
For
Man, I mean, it was like, what number you got on, my brother? You know what you got on?
These are the
13
Laker
Jordans. I got the
Jordan
13 Jordans.
13.
They just see it. I
Thank
didn't think I needed to.
Thank you.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm sure about it.
So why we got 2 LeBron jerseys though? What's going on?
Cause he the GOAT.
Look,
You know
I
what?
also Kyrie. If you don't know now, you know my favorite teams is the Nets. My favorite team has been the Nets forever. But
So you like
I'm a
an OG
LeBron
Nets
fan, huh?
So you like an OG Nets fan? I'm talking about like.
Yes.
I'm talking about the old logo.
I'm talking
Nets.
about New
Darren
Jersey.
Williams.
Yes, I'm talking about like
Oh.
New Jersey.
The chubby nigga with the right to left crossover, yo.
Yes, I'm talking about. I've been fucking with
That nigga hit you with that right to
Yeah.
left. Will Wheaton.
No, I've been fucking with.
Will Wheaton.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
man.
out of there though, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
what? That man had a
yeah.
killer cross on him.
No, I've been fucking with the Nets for a long time now. But no, I definitely got a Kyrie jersey and shit like that too. But I'm a LeBron fan. I love LeBron, man. I love LeBron.
Somebody
Kyrie
got
jersey. So only other jersey I got for y'all is a Dennis Rodman jersey,
That's tough.
and that is like one of my
One of the
favorite
goats,
players just
yeah.
because of how much creativity he brought in the league at that time, from tattoos, piercings, and dyeing his hair.
Yeah, everything.
You be dyeing your hair, yeah?
I never have, so
You about to have a Dennis Rodman?
nah, I don't think I'm ever.
You sure?
gonna have. No,
I think you could pull it off.
I mean I probably could, but I don't.
You
think
know,
I'm
with
gonna.
the neon citrus type Cisco shit. I could do it.
Nah, I'm okay though.
I think you could do it.
I mean I appreciate it.
You
but
might as well get the multiple nose paint. You got one. You might as well.
I mean
go
I'm still
forward.
debating between like the other side or like the same nostril. I don't know what I want to do yet.
Bro, he's about to have his bottom lip
That's so
pierced.
big.
He finna
That's
get
what
the
it
bull
is.
ring.
But
You about to get
you
the
can have
septum.
her-
Oh, I don't want no septum, bro.
You about to get the
No.
septum?
No, he's saying that, not me. Why you projecting?
Texas,
Why you projecting?
What do you mean by that?
Texas Longhorn.
What are you trying to get into?
It's a bull.
You need to leave. Man. Alright, man. Cut all the fucking bullshit. But we got a new segment for y'all pretty much. Uncle Barry is gonna pass around the hat or whatever. We gonna pull something out the hat as y'all see me doing.
The legendary fit.
That is a fitter, yo. Shit, you got the fitters. If y'all ain't know,
Buffy.
hey,
Big fitted.
the fitted game kind of crazy over here.
Oh,
That's
yo.
it.
Tell him.
But as y'all see, we just pull a thing out the hat, and then we're gonna read them and see which one we got, and then we're gonna say if we have that shoe, we're gonna say which one we had, why we like it. If not, we're just gonna say which our favorite shoe of whatever we pick, why we like it, whatever the case is, that whole nine. So, Uncle Barry.
I'm gonna be honest. Looking at this name, I feel like I'm gonna need to trade with somebody, and when I say somebody, I mean somebody that's next to me.
What you
What you
got?
got?
So mine say LeBron. Do I own a pair of LeBrons? No. Have I ever owned a pair of LeBrons? I think one, and out of probably like the Zoom Soldier series, and that was like the official basketball
Yeah.
part. If y'all don't know,
Yeah.
I forget what number, but what I can say, during that era of like basketball shoes, that was like one of the better shoes. So all I can say is like it's a quality shoe, but really you can tell it's built for LeBron. 'Cause that's built for like, you feel me, like you really stepping out here.
Yeah, for sure.
40-inch verticals and shit.
That's it.
What you got?
I got dunks. Personally, one of my favorite dunks is actually a pair that I had. Like I just told y'all, I'm a Nets fan. I have the 75th anniversary dunks, net dunks to be exact, and yeah, that's just one of my favorites. I actually have a lot of dunks. Pigeons, if you know. But yeah. Personally, my favorite, like I said, is my 75th anniversary Nets one. But overall, I love this shit. It's solid.
What you got over there, brother?
I have Mikel Jordan Ponce.
Oh, Michael Jordan.
Mikel Jordan.
Oh, Jordan.
Senor Jordan.
Why, yo?
I got the Jordan in
Yo,
there.
stop.
Jordan.
I have the Nike Jordan 11 shoe, or the Air Jordan 11, whatever you want to go. So I have, going in order, I have the Space Jam, I have the Bread, I have the Concord, I have the Cool Gray. I had the Win Like 96 and the Win Like 82.
He's still going.
Nah.
I think I'm done. Did I have any more?
Well, I mean, unless you want to talk about the size 12 Columbia you had back in the G. Unless you want to talk about that. See, no, I was actually going to let you rock, but if you asked the question.
Alright, so yes, I had the Columbia All-Star Jordan 11 too, but
He weighed 10 and a half.
I don't wear a 10 and a half, whore. I wear a 10.
10
So
or 10
look,
and a half.
all right, cool. Before he sit here and cut me off again, let me tell you something. The problem was at the time when my mother was buying shoes for me, she would sit there and buy a half size up for each shoe that she would get me, right? So as a person that works in the shoe store and I see parents that want to be sitting there doing that shit, I took it personal, right? I'm like, no, don't be having your kid out here in these fat ass boats and shit, walking around with their shit smacking them in the back of their heels and all that. I mean, so I came into work and I had like these slim fitting jeans that I would throw like see like how my shit is right now. I would throw like the cuff of that jean over the 11 so it just didn't look big. But the problem was like that motherfucker shoe was all white, so that shit looked like a big ass SUV. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm walking in and
You had a Suburban on his feet.
Barry looked and it's just like, hey yo, what size is that? I said it's my size, yo. You don't want to say it and tell him. It's just like, bro, that don't fit you, bro. Like, that ain't it, dummy. And
I
was
knew
like,
instantly.
yo, so I sit here and I get down with the get down. And I'm like, let me go measure my foot. My shit was at a dead. I thought that's just how my shoes were supposed to fit. I promise you, I sold those shoes 2 weeks right after. They never saw that Columbia 11.
Correction, he handed them off to me to restore. He wanted them deoxidized a little bit so he can make a sale.
And if y'all didn't know, y'all need to hit Barry for your restorations. His Instagram on pop up.
You know, follow me on Instagram if you like restorations.
What about what shoes you had? What you get?
I got the Jordan 1 OG original. I don't own any pair of these because the shoe
How dare you?
really has actually y'all gonna eat me up for this. It's never done anything for me. Like
So like just nothing.
nothing.
Not one colorway.
Nothing.
I'm not gonna eat you up for
I was
that.
gonna say, I
Nothing.
can understand
Yeah.
that. I can understand
Nothing.
that. I feel like with the one, it's always been you gotta fuck with it or you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It ain't really no like.
nothing. They have
anything.
done nothing. Every time I want to like them so bad, but I just can't. I
It
just
depends on
can't.
the
Nah,
foot
listen
too. The
up,
bitch is
man.
very uncomfortable.
No.
Y'all know that thing is comfortable all the way around.
I've heard two are uncomfortable and they're comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
You
put
said the
one-
Jordan 1 is comfortable. Sir, would you like to explain how you?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Oh, I thought you said it was comfortable.
No.
Bro, it
Oh,
sound like
it's
I said all the way around. That shoe is uncomfortable.
It sound like you said.
Y'all know that thing is comfortable all the way around.
It was. That's why we all looking at you like.
Yeah,
You
because you're the only person I was about to say.
Yeah, that shit is very
Well, that thing is just like soul and then shoe.
Shoe, yeah, that's it. You walking on the ground.
That
For sure.
is a overly expensive Converse.
Yeah.
I laugh at people that sit back and be like, yo, the Jordan ones be like $400 on StockX and Gold and da da da. I was like, oh, you be paying that? He be like, I ain't got no choice, bro. I said, yo, think about what you just said. Say this out loud, right? Say it with me now. You sat back and paid $400 for a shoe that don't even got an Air Max unit in it? Word. You
Not one bit.
bought a shoe for $400, probably $450 because tax and shipping.
Right.
$450
on this shit.
for a shoe that is a leather Converse. Word. You mean to tell me that shoe was worth $450?
Absolutely not.
You know,
It's
teach
the
his own.
ones though. It's the ones though.
Yeah.
Teach his own.
It's the
Well,
ones though.
Niggas
I got a little different opinion. I've never really been a fan of low Jordan 1s for a while. I've only recently grew on those because they started releasing better colorways for them.
Mm-hmm. And OG colorways for them
Yeah.
too, because they used to just be a bunch of bullshit.
See, I don't even really like the OG colorways for them. I really like
Like
the
the new
little
shit.
because they've been kind of playing with the color palette a little bit. I'm like, okay, I like that. That's kind of creative. I like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's just it like we just said. It's just one of those shoes.
Yeah.
It's just one of those shoes. It ain't going to ever go nowhere. It's gonna
like,
be around
you know,
forever.
it's just over the course of time. There used to be some you just get like your old heads. You feel me? You know, like if you getting something for your peoples and you're like, hey, you want a pair of shoes? They're like, no, I want a pair of Jordans. That was like the way
That
to
was
go.
it,
They was
yeah.
like only like $80, $90. And you
Yeah.
say like, hey, here goes some Jordans. That's what they asked for.
I'll never forget my Chicago's, and I told Barry this story because I went shopping down at 9 out of 10 condition. I think back in 2018.
Yeah,
Right.
That was that year.
So I went to 9 out of 10, and I had the Game Royal Jordan 1. It's the blue Chicago, pretty much, right? I'm sorry, not the Game Royal. No, is that the, yeah? That's the Game Royal. I'm right. I'm
Wait,
serious.
it's blue toe, right?
The Game Royal?
Game Royal.
I think that's one with the blue toe, right?
Nah, because the Royal is the black and blue.
Because what came out when I was gone in 2020, that That was like the Royal Toe, wasn't it?
That's the Royal Toe.
Yeah.
Now, we ain't talking about, so it's the Game Royal. All right, cool, I'm correct.
Oh, okay.
The Game Royal was pretty much the blue Chicago, and I remember that red's my favorite color first and foremost. Like I do like red. So I go on a 9 out of 10, and I see the Chicago right there. I'm like, my size, my actual size, ain't no size 12. I peeked into the shoe. He let me try it on. I'm like, yo, this a go. You know, for those out here that want shoes of that caliber, try to get some trade bait, right? Try to get something of equal value so you really don't have to sit here and pay that insane resale price, because I don't think it's worth it. But nonetheless, at the time, he was selling the Chicago for $250. I'm gonna let y'all take your time to go to StockX GOAT and pause this video. Whatever you want to do.
I'll do it for him
Go
right
check.
now.
Oh, wait, no problem.
What y'all want me hit? GOAT or StockX?
Go to GOAT.
I'm gonna go to GOAT.
We gonna go to GOAT.
Alright.
2016 Chicago 1.
Oh, that's what we finna do. Hold on.
You tell him, Barry. Drums, please.
Oh, nobody's even selling those on GOAT right now. That's crazy.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick.
Take your time, Patches.
Alright, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. My bad. I had to pause, bro.
You high?
Nah,
Hello?
2015 Chicago ones. First I was gonna say is 2 bands. 2 bands. But hold on, is that that's in my size?
All right, go to 10 or 10 and a half.
10, $2,500.
I can't go for that.
That is a down payment on a vehicle.
No can do.
So I'm
That's a
saying,
nice
if
car.
if y'all see somebody who just recently ordered some Chicago ones and they still walking,
Kick 'em.
yo, I need y'all to hold them accountable, bro. That's not the move. Go
If you-
get yourself a car, bro.
If you see them with a Chicago one and a StockX tag, yo, just
Cut the
laugh at 'em.
StockX tag off.
Nah,
bro.
just laugh at them, yo.
Just cut it
Yeah,
off,
laugh
bro.
at 'em.
Like, yo, we don't even know you got it from StockX, bro. That's really not like saying much.
I'm putting it out there. If you see anybody walking around with a StockX head, they're not a sneakerhead.
You're not wrong.
Oh.
You're not wrong.
Tag is on the
You know what's
shoe.
funny? You know what's funny? I hate the term sneakerhead now. It's so like.
It's so.
Yeah, I feel like if somebody be like, "Oh, you a sneakerhead," I'd be like, "Yo, don't cuss at me. Don't say that shit to me."
And it's
Like,
just so like anybody. It's just like woke. Everybody claim they so woke or whatever. It's just so fucking loose now. It's the same thing like you said with the sneakerhead shit. It's just so. I be seeing people say they sneakerheads and I be like, no.
It be like this. I be at work and we be selling like obviously shoe cleaning and shit, right? So I sit here and be like, "Oh, since you grabbing this, I'm gonna recommend blah 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 because blah 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 blah." Oh, I don't need that shit, nephew. I'm a sneakerhead. I'm good. What the fuck?
If you gotta announce it, you not one.
What the fuck did that have to do
All
with
I'm
anything?
gonna say is this:
Okay,
if you
I'm
don't
gonna
take
go.
care of your shoe,
I'm a sneaker.
then you gotta see people like me, and we gonna charge you.
Ain't no problem. Keeps you in business, Barry.
You
Like,
you gotta hit.
We're
me
gonna
back
charge
up.
you, but it's okay.
I did, but
What Kendrick say? He is not your savior.
No, I'm gonna save you.
I'm doing this shit, but man, yeah, we appreciate y'all. Like we said earlier, thank you for the 100 followers on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Just tap in with us. And we here with it. We here with it. We
Go
appreciate y'all.
James.
Oh shit, I'm big tripping. The song of the week, man.
Oh wait, yo, we always be like that.
We was
Go.
about to let it go, man. My fucking.
James.
Oh yeah, throw that.
Y'all know he could have just threw the sound in, right?
No, but now he know to throw it in.
But yeah, the song of the week is called "Need Me" by Brittany Baton. Follow her on Instagram at Brittany Baton Cool for real. Tap in with her, go listen to all her shit for sure. But all her stuff gonna pop up right here, man. Tap in with her, follow her on Instagram. Tap in with us, follow us on Instagram.
Maybe like
Everything.
I don't know.
We here with it, man. We appreciate y'all. Bye. We out.
Alright.
Make it rock, make it shake. How about with the gang? How about we don't play? Watch out for the day. We go all the way. Oh, hey, don't you say no. Cause I told you what it would be. You were asking questions, weren't helping. Now you asking what I love be.